All righty. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Train Talks podcast or Coletrain interviews. I don't know which one okay. This is gonna be half interview, half podcast. All right. I promised y'all we were supposed to get one last month, but that didn't happen because things happen. But hey, you guys got how many Universal episodes? 3 Universal episodes. You got Dynamite, you got ROH, you got Rampage. You were supposed to get Collision, but things happened again, so Collision didn't come out. But yeah, other things happened where we couldn't do interviews, but we're back with the interview train. No pun intended, of course. And we're here interviewing one of my close friends. Okay, I'm really excited for this interview. I've been looking forward to this for a long time, like 3 months. Okay, we're here with Jonathan. How you doing?
I'm doing all right, and you?
I'm great. This is what I do. I love doing this. As this is going to be an interview and a test trial of a co-host for the podcast. Because guys, I know I haven't done a lot of podcasts in like the last year or so because I like to have someone to bounce off of me at this point in my YouTube career. And being alone, just yelling in the microphone is not fun, depending on the topic. So maybe having someone to go back and forth with me, because sometimes I might say things that I'd be like, this is the greatest thing I've ever said in my life. And it's be the worst opinion in the entire country. Okay. So having someone there to balance it off makes it better. That's why Expert Game is with me on commentary every week. When he's there, because he hasn't been on commentary since the draft. But that's another conversation of the day. But we're here. I'm excited for this. First off, tell us a little bit about you. Like what do you like to do? Like what's your, I know you're in college, what's your major, what do you aspire to be, and etc.
Um, Major information technology. Courtesy of you. Got me to switch.
That was so me.
What I want to do yet? I do not know. I'm not gonna sit here in front. I have a few ideas, but that's about it. Nothing like I would say set in stone. Like, oh yeah, that's what I want to do. So no, I don't have anything like that.
Okay.
About me, I don't know. I like to play. Really, all I do is sit in my dorm, play my game, and do homework. I don't go out. I don't go out. I just sit in my room, do homework. Programs that be making me mad. I don't know if I can curse here. They be making me mad. So
you can. There's no filter.
Okay, I have to make sure, But programs be pissing me off. But I just started off, so I gotta get it done anyway. So I'll just be on my game when I don't do it and nothing. I'll just be chilling.
I mean, yeah, that's not a bad life to have. That's like most people that are watching this video. They just go to school, go to work, and just be on video games. What type of games do you like to play?
I like solo games. Recently, I don't know if you know, Super Earth is the way to go though. Got to get on Helldivers too. I'm shamelessly promoting it. We're not sponsored or nothing, so but I definitely recommend Helldivers too for sure.
Man, and if the developers are watching, I would love to email me, and I will sponsor Helldivers too every single episode of the Train Talks podcast. Just put it out there, by the way. Helldivers 2. I've heard some things about that game. Still haven't played it. Just haven't got to it yet. Is it what is it about? Is it like Fortnite 2.0 or something?
No, not at all. It is a open world per se, but the map is limited. You cannot swim either, which I feel is weird to say you're a trained soldier. But other than that, it's a fun game.
You can't swim in a soldier open world game. Is this like GTA Vice City from 2002 or something? Like, what's going on here?
Well, technically, yes, you can swim, but it's not like actual like pools of deep water. So it's never that deep. Like you can't actually drown. I mean, you can drown because I've drowned before, but it's like very rare that you actually drown because you can't swim. But there's like lakes and stuff, but you could just run through it and all. But that's about it.
Oh. Okay, so it's like a shooter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So is it like you're on teams or you're alone?
No, you can have up to 4 people. You can play solo, but I feel like the best experience is with people. So you can have up to 4 people in a game, and friendly fire is on. Just to let you know, some
Okay.
people,
Do
some
do
people.
you need to have like the PlayStation Network or Xbox Live to play online?
I don't even think this is an Xbox game at the moment. Exclusively PlayStation and
I believe
stream.
so. It is too. From
Yeah,
what I heard
PlayStation
from
and
the
stream
rumors.
only at the moment. But what was the question? I'm sorry.
Like, do I need like the PlayStation
Do
Network
you need Plus?
Plus? Like,
I don't. Well, I'm actually not sure. I don't have Plus myself. Um I get Plus from my brother's accounts. I don't pay for the Plus.
yeah, you're smart because that hefty fine.
Yeah, I
I know
don't pay
people have
for
been
Plus.
begging me to pay for Plus, and that's seven. It was like $60 a year or $70 a year now.
Depending on which plan you get.
Yeah, it's high. I don't blame you. That's why Fortnite is a great game for me to play because I don't need PlayStation Plus to play Fortnite. I can just be, you know, log in, invite the people I want to invite, and that be it. That's why Fortnite's the only multiplayer game I play. That's why I haven't played GTA 5 multiplayer since 2018. I never forget when I booted the game up. That was some good times. I had fun, but when my plus ran out, I never got it back until like I bought it again like 2021 too. But PlayStation 4, they didn't have all that storage, so I had to delete GTA 5 and never downloaded it back. But I did beat the story like 3 times. Although I still have a lot of criticism of GTA 5 to this day. It's not my favorite GTA story, not my favorite GTA game neither. But that's another conversation for another day. Might get into it later. So I get that life of not having Plus. Trust me, my friends beg me to get Plus every single week, and do I get it? Nope. No, nah. Too much money. So single player games. So like, what's your like top single player games you played?
Top?
Like
That's a hard take. I can give you. I hate to say this. I still haven't played Spider-Man 2, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there eventually.
such a great game.
I like the God of War series, of course. We've talked about this multiple times, and the Star Wars series. I can't go into too much detail because I know you're still playing it. I just know top tier game. I feel like a lot of people sleep on Sleeping Dogs.
I think
no pun intended, but
it's great.
It's a great game. It's a great story and all. Comes with a lot of twists and turns.
I need another game.
You need another game?
Yes. Like where's the next game? Like I want another one.
I'm gonna say what? Hold on. But I need another one too. They need to make another Sleeping Dogs, but
they just taking too long. I don't know why they're taking like forever to make another one. I don't know if it's just like they just waiting on a good story or they just can't get approved for another one. Like, where is it at?
I don't think they're gonna make another one. I hate to say it because it's been so long since Sleeping Dogs 2 has dropped.
That's so upsetting to me that they're not gonna make another one.
I mean, there's a lot of games out there that's upsetting that there's not getting another one. Did you ever play Just Cause 3?
I did. I played. My uncle bought the Just Cause series back in the early 2010s, and I seen him play, and I was like, "Hey, can I play that?" And he said, "Yeah, sure." I finished it. He just let me borrow it, and that's how we used to do. We used to let us borrow each other's games because I wasn't buying all those games, and I had to wait till Christmas when I was younger to get games, and there was a certain amount of lists of games that I really, really wanted, and I put on my Christmas list, and that's how we did it. And unless I got extra money on my birthday, that's how I got video games when I was younger. Other than that, I was borrowing from my dad and my uncle and my auntie. My auntie had all the Wii games. I went to her for all the family-friendly, fun games. Super Mario Kart. I'm a beast in Mario Kart, by the way. Y'all cannot see me in that game.
I've heard all this talk. I've heard all this talk. We had an opportunity to go play, and somehow he forgot. So I'm just gonna throw that in there. Hold on. I never said I was a beast, though. I never said I was a beast. I'm okay at best. But you say you're the best out there. But when we have a chance to go play, you didn't show up. What's about that?
First of all, you were supposed to come with me, but you never said nothing about it.
I forgot.
I forgot too. I had things going on.
All I'm saying is, if you're such a beast, why would you forget? Your chance to show your skills, especially if you're like, "Oh, I gotta show you how good I am," and then the time comes,
Hey, okay, look,
That's all I'm saying.
that happened. We forgot, but next time there's an event,
Right.
hey, SLU Gaming and Lions United, if you're listening, make another event by at the end of the semester. Or hey, ACM, I know you guys are doing a game jam, right? Have Mario Kart there. Just FY. Anyway, next time there's an event, I'll go. But like I said, Monty had the family friendly games. So I was always a beast in Mario Kart. She always used to whip me so bad. It was bad. Like I always used to lose. Used to get like 10, 11 plays back then. But once I started figuring it out, yeah, I became a beast. And I was beating all my cousins. My sister had a crack at me. She couldn't do nothing either. I'm that guy, okay? And now, and this is proven. You can ask any of my other friends that played me in Mario Kart. They know how a beast I am. Yep. First, second, third, fourth, or fifth place, top 5 every race. Okay. If I don't get top 5, the game is cheating. 100%. It is rigged against me if I don't get top 5. And that's the truth. Okay. But I digress. Even I used to play Just Dance, even though I'm not a dancer. Ask anybody, he can attest to this. I don't have any rhythm. Even though people try to give me the dance, I don't have any rhythm. I tried to do the Cupid Shuffle. It didn't walk. The walk it by yourself part, I was spinning it by myself. No walk.
It's atrocious, honestly. I don't know how it's that bad. I don't know how it's that bad. He's like totally off beat. There's no reason to be that far off beat. But hey, I got rhythm. So
a little bit.
Nah, you just hating because you got 0.
I'm not hating at all. What they say?
You ain't got rhythm.
Look at him using a pun from the show. I love that show, by the way. Jesus. But you know, I even played the Just Dance games and they were great. So back to the Sleeping Dogs thing. Just Cause. I lost my train of thought for a second. Yes, I played Just Cause 3. I actually still have not played the first 2. And I love Just Cause 3. It was great. I was like, damn, this game is good. Then I seen they came out with a Just Cause 4, bought it instantly. And I got through half of it. Still have not finished it.
Better than me. You better than me. I bought it too. I bought the 4th one. I never played the first 2 either, but I bought the 4th one after I beat the 3rd one. And I got like 2 missions in, and I was like, yeah, I'm never playing this again. It was, I don't know, it just didn't live up to the expectations behind Just Cause 3.
I was like, okay, yeah, is it going to pick up? Is it going to pick up? And then I seen a review that from a trusted YouTuber he said it never picks up. So I just stopped playing. I was like, what the hell did you guys do from the last game? Like Just Cause 3 was just, the story was there, dialogue was perfect. I wouldn't say perfect, it had some issues, but it was decent. Gameplay was great. And like I enjoyed the hell out of the game. It was a fun game.
The only criticism I would have with Just Cause 3 is I could not sprint. Even though I had the grapple and all that, the sprint pissed me off.
Yeah, it pissed me the hell off.
No sprint is crazy.
Sorry if my family's watching this. I'm grown now. But it really made me angry that we couldn't sprint. But then they fixed that in the 4th game. I was like, yeah, this gonna be good. Then I got in the car and I was like, what the hell is this driving? Are we in the PS2 days? Like, what happened?
Well, to be fair, Just Cause 3 driving wasn't all that.
I know.
It sucked, but it was better than 4.
I mean, it was at least tolerable. 4, like, you can go, and it just, like, switches skirt. And I'm like, what is going on here? What am I doing? Thankfully, I spent $0 on that game. I got that for Christmas. I'm so happy. Shout outs to whoever bought that. If you're watching this video, you're a real one. Because I was massively disappointed. And I was so excited. You know, man, I got there. I was like, I played that thing after school, a long day of school. You know, in high school, at my school, it was long days. I was agitated, aggravated. I was like, I want to play the game, okay? I had did all my homework. That was the rule when I was in high school. Homework had to be done, anything before I touched the game. So I did all my homework. And then it was geometry at that. So I was mad, because y'all know I cannot stand the math subject. I hate everything math. Math words give me PTSD. It's horrible. Anyway, so I did my geometry. I got there, and it was just disappointment. Like I've not been that disappointed in it. I'm lying, actually. I'm lying because just what was it? Gotham Knights is disappointing. Suicide Squad, massive disappointment. I didn't buy it. I wasn't wasting my money.
The new Saints Row.
The new Saints Row was absolutely atrocious. I did not buy that neither. My God, what was the dialogue like, bro? Hippie stuff. Like, what is this? Like, what happened to Saints Row? That's a discussion we had.
Watch Dogs Legion.
Watch Dogs Legion, massively disappointments. Got that for Christmas. Disappointing. Watch Dogs 2 was great. Love that game.
I played that game so many times.
Me too. I beat it 4 times.
I've never beat it once. I always like get like so far in and I just give up after a while.
You never beat it?
I've never beat it. I always be like, I'm gonna beat it this time. I'll beat it this time.
You gotta beat it.
And then I never beat it.
I can't talk to you about the ending then. You never beat it.
Yeah, I never beat it.
Did you beat the first one?
I didn't play the first one.
I would say Aiden was more not relatable. Like I say, he was a little bit more likable than my boy Marcus, but my boy Marcus was great.
I like Marcus.
Marcus was great.
I love the parkour in the game too.
I kind of wish Aiden had Marcus's gameplay. Watch Dogs 1 would have been a hit. The story was there. It just needed some little help. But I think Watch Dogs 2 was overall better. Watch Dogs Legion is a mess. It's just, that's all I gotta say.
I didn't like the variety of characters. I just needed one character because it was just they tried to go somewhere with it, but it went completely left, and I don't like where they went with it at all.
Me neither. I just think that they just tried to do too much, and it just never worked out. Like I understand the premise. Ubisoft, you can play as anyone. No, that doesn't work with the technology you had. You were using 10-year-old hardware in the PlayStation 4, trying to do next gen as well. It's just not going to work. You're going to have to compensate somewhere. So dialogue's going to get repetitive because you don't have the maximum settings for the maximum graphics with next gen technology because you're on old gen hardware. This wasn't going to work. Maybe that game can work possibly with the PlayStation 6, or if there is a 6. I don't know based on how consoles are going right now.
There's been speculations though on the 6.
Yeah, there has been, but we don't know if we're going to get a new Xbox because Microsoft has been in trouble the last few weeks. We'll talk about that later. And, I think that would have been a game that fits like more advanced consoles where you can add AI and make it more make sense. And then again, like I don't like multiple protagonists neither.
I don't either.
And more than 4, I'll be like, it's hard to get invested in 5 or 6 people.
I get attached. If it's too many, I'm not gonna get attached to a single one of them. So it's like, if I'm not attached, I'm not really gonna care what's going on.
Like with Marvel's Avengers, still one of the most disappointing games I played in the 2020s.
That was a terrible game. That was a terrible game.
Did you see?
I'm glad I got it for free. I'm glad I got it for free.
Did I get it for free or did I get it for sale? I think I got it for $5.
I got it for free. It was free with. I caught it free with Plus.
Oh.
I caught it free with Plus, so I bought it. And
I think I did too. I got because I remember I had Plus, and it was like, oh, we're giving away Marvel's Avengers for free. But I instantly I was like, oh yeah, superhero game, because I didn't have any. I really wasn't stretching for things to play at the time because there wasn't nothing coming out. Because 2020 was kind of
a drought.
I was in a drought too, so I was looking for things to play because I just beaten Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Great game,
by the way.
Talk about that later.
We're gonna talk about that later.
Oh, for sure.
And I was like, man, Marvel's Avengers, it's gonna be great. And I was bored. I was wrong. I got to the opening intro. I was like, okay, the demo from when we had an E3 was pretty good. After that, the game just went downhill from there. It got worse and worse and worse and worse. Talk about not having enemy variety. I got so sick of the aim bots. I don't know how to finish the game.
I beat the game too. It was more like I was just bored.
Yeah, it was.
I was just bored.
It was the pandemic.
I beat it. I was bored, so I was like, I have nothing else to play at the moment, and I beat the game.
I was like,
not my proudest. Not
my proudest game at all. It's still one of the worst games I've played this decade.
Terrible game.
I genuinely like. I think that is probably even worse than Suicide Squad. Honestly, at least Suicide Squad got good gameplay.
Don't ever do it again.
Don't. If you're listening, Marvel, EA, well, no, not EA, Marvel, don't. Just don't give us an Avengers game on that. If you want to have an Avengers game, make it like Spider Man.
Perfect.
Campaign only. We don't need loot boxes. We don't need. I need to play anywhere or play for years to come. I don't want to play a game for years to come. I don't care.
I have input though.
Okay.
I feel like I just thought about this. This shit you said, the campaign and all that. I feel like Spider-Man 3 should be able to be like co-op.
It should.
Like somebody could play Peter and the other person could play Miles, or whatever way you want to have it. I feel like that'd be a great idea.
Oh, yeah. I can't really talk about that because you haven't played the second game. But there is something that happens in the second game that will make it perfect for co-op. But that's another topic we can get into whenever you beat that game. Actually, I was recording a Marvel Spider-Man 2 review for the podcast. You know what I'll do? I'm going to just save it. We'll talk about that with you whenever you beat the game. I'm going to hold that thought because I got some things to say about that campaign, especially the last 2 hours.
You would God of War.
Ooh.
And yeah, Survivor. I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Jedi Survivor.
Oh, yeah, I got some things. Wait till I finish Star Wars. Yeah. Just wait. I got some things to say about that one, too, so far.
That game has my heart.
I know the way you talk about it. It does have your heart. You love it so much. You just I get a text. How far are you? I'm like, I'm right here. I'm loving it. It's good. Dialogue's been good. Peak. And I think that's honestly EA's best game they've ever made. I don't at me. I'm not even done with it. That's the best Star Wars game I've played from that company. 100%. Don't get me with the Battlefronts. I don't care about those. They were, especially the second one, absolutely garbage. Don't get me with the what else EA made from Star Wars that everybody say that's good. What else they had?
It's a lot over.
I don't know. The other ones, no. That was EA's best game. You know the funny part is it came from a studio that they don't really give games to. Isn't that a novelty concept? See, when you give somebody a chance, look what happens. Keep that in mind, Game Dev Studios. Give your small studios a chance. Because I want to see more games. Please. So, back to you, though. I understand that you tried to do YouTube at one point. You know I was going to bring it up. I love to bring it up.
That's fine.
Yeah. So tell us a story about your, you call it one day YouTube career.
It wasn't, okay. That was more of an exaggeration. At the time, I was in high school at the time. It wasn't one day because it took me a while. I was actually very committed. Like I told you, I had the channel banner. I made an intro. I made I can't think of the name.
Yeah, better than me. I don't have an intro. Still don't.
I made an intro and an outro actually. I made a profile picture.
I have an outro, but you don't play it. I just say it.
Oh. I had actual outro like I was a vlogger or something.
Hey, it still counts though.
Oh yeah, that's an outro. Yeah. No. I posted. I tried to post like once a day, but that was kind of hard, especially in school. But I was streaming. I mean, I was never streaming. I'm sorry. I was posting during peak Fortnite times. Greatest times ever almost. But I was posting Fortnite, of course, which
had to be there.
Wasn't the best for diversity because everybody was posting Fortnite, so I wasn't getting as many views. So
even I kind of grandma was posting Fortnite at the time. It was kind of funny.
I kind of gave up after a while of that. I had 12 subscribers though, so I'm pretty proud of that. 12 subscribers for like 2 months. I feel like that's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I told him, I was like, man, if you would have invested in it and actually just kept going and played other games and tried to try new things, you probably could have been like me at this point. I'm not saying that as an ego thing. I'm just saying that no, you could have been having a consistent fan base and probably would have built it up to be something where you can have income from it. I told him that straight to his face. Because I mean, if you got 12 subscribers, think about this, y'all. He had 12 subscribers from his first 2 months. You know how long it took me to reach 12? I had 5 subscribers for 7 months. By the way, 7 months. He got 12 subscribers in 2 months. Pooh!
I was kind of good at Fortnite though.
And yeah, that is true. And also at the time, I didn't know what the hell I was doing at the time. I was just here. I there, there's a video on here. Again, I don't. Y'all know I don't really delete my videos. That's memories. There's a video on here from 2016. I do not look anything like this. That guy in that video. But I'm still not proud of my outfit. It's so hard to talk about this. So, I was doing vlogs. Yeah, me vlogging myself.
You was vlogging?
Yeah, no joke. I was vlogging.
I couldn't see myself being a vlogger.
I called it a podcast, but it was actually a vlog. So I was vlogging. I was vlogging with my cousin. I was in my old house, and it was a barbecue my dad had, and he invited some of my first cousins over, and we were just chilling and vlogging. And I was like, I want to make my first YouTube video. Okay. And my cousin was like, "Oh, let's record." And I was like, "Right now?" I was like, "I don't look the best." Because I did not have a haircut in the video, so I looked pretty mid. And he was like, "You'll be alright." My naive ass. And I was like, "Okay, sure, I'll be alright." So I had my iPad from 2013. I got the iPad in 2013. It was still going strong in 2016, 3 years running. I pulled my iPad up. I had my little squeaky, scrawny, still a little squeaky, scrawny voice, way worse than it is now. Voice, had that on. And I was like, podcast part 1 with King Mello. That was the title. Y'all can go look it up. It's the oldest video on this channel. I'm not joking. Everything I said in this podcast is in that video. No joke. So it was 12 minutes long. 12 minutes long. I don't know how the hell you can make a 12-minute podcast, but okay. Went outside and I was playing basketball, and me and athletics don't get along. There's an inside joke with some of my friends that I'm part of the unathletic department, which means I am not good at any sport except soccer.
I'm good at soccer?
I'm good at soccer. I can kick a ball.
Oh, I feel like that don't qualify you as good though. Like,
I can play defense too.
Can you dribble?
I could dribble.
Okay, you better than me at soccer. I can tell you that off rip.
Basketball, I used to be good at basketball. Keyword used to. Well, back when I was younger, I was like, doing moves, and I had a little shot going. I played organized ball for a little while. Okay. But after like middle school and definitely in high school, I tried out for the high school basketball team, and oh my god, I did that, and I was like, yeah, no, sports ain't for me. Did not make the team. That man never emailed, he never called me back. I gave him my phone number, man, never called me back. I was like, I was like, who made the team? And I was like, oh, I got a phone call, email, and I was like, oh. He didn't even give me like a good luck, try again next year. That man said he gave me nothing. And I actually seen the person that the funniest thing ever is the dude that I tried out for. I had him as a teacher for a class here. No, not here. No, in high school. Yeah, I had him as a teacher for a class. And I was like, man, you remember when I tried out for your basketball team?
Why would you bring that up?
No, I was curious. I was like, so what happened? He was like, yeah, I already had my team picked out from middle school. And I was like, oh, okay. That makes sense. Biased. Yeah, he was a little biased. And I heard some things about him too. He liked the women in high school. There was all on him, what I was told. Yeah, that's why he in the basketball coach. But that's T right there. Yeah, it was crazy. And I was like, oh, okay. So that's how I knew that sports wasn't for me. So I just stopped playing sports at that point. And I not stopped. I still play it, but I'm not playing it for professionally. Because, I know my limits. My limits is entertainment, comedy, and podcasting and YouTube and computers. That's what I'm good at. Okay. Don't ask me about throwing the football. Definitely football. Can't throw to save my life. I cannot catch. I can run. Oh, you want me to run from somebody? Oh, I'll run. Yeah, you will not see me, especially when y'all say, somebody come and chase me and somebody coming after me. Yeah, I'll run. I'll be down the field in 2 minutes.
That's not fast.
Oh, okay, that was a bad pun. Down the field in 30 seconds. Okay, 30 seconds. I'll be down the field. I'm running from the people because I don't like getting hit. So yeah, I'm a run. But anything else now? Mm-mm. But yep. Back to the story though. I went out there. I had these green LeBron James shoes on because I just had to get my LeBrons on, and I still have the shirt and the shorts because I can actually still fit them. I wear it to bed now, but I had this ugly red shirt on, no designs at all, and I had these reddish bluish and white shorts with these green and yellow LeBron James shoes.
With the fit.
I don't look. My dad never told me nobody was coming over. Okay, it was a surprise. I just had red on because I wanted to wear red that day, and he
green
was
and yellow.
because that's the only shoes I had with me at the time. Okay, because the other shoes just I don't know what happened with the shoes. I honestly don't even know. I can't even tell you. So I guess because I wanted to wear LeBron something. I don't know. It was hot. It was hot as crap outside. And it was May something. Actually, yeah, it was May 26th, 2016 to be exact. So and my grandma was outside and I'm bouncing the ball, right? Pow, 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 pow. And she was like, "Oh my god, where are you going?" Because the bounce was so high. Somebody could steal the ball. It was not one of my proudest moments. And that's still on YouTube to this day. Y'all can actually go back and watch that video. All 12 minutes of it. It's sitting oh man, I remember making a video from my auntie's apartment one time. I made a couple videos in my grandma's house, just talking about random stuff. Thought I was like a wrestling reviewer at the time, so I was just I had a little interview, I had a little intro and everything. It was so bad. I've been through some times on YouTube, but it's funny times where I can just go back and watch it. That's why I like keeping it up because I can just go back and laugh at myself.
I don't know. I feel like if I was to do anything again, I'll be a streamer. Because I don't know, I feel like I can't just like pre-record talking to people. I feel like it just won't be genuine for me. Like I have to have like a live audience to have my best performance going on.
I keep telling you, you can just stream some games.
I don't have any games to play though, so I kind of played all my single player games. And if I like replay them, then the reaction's not going to be authentic.
Yeah, look, when you play Spider-Man 2, stream it.
Whenever I get it.
See, that's a game to stream. I think it'll be good. You know, your live reactions. I think it'll be hilarious. I'll watch. I like watching people play games. It's fun.
I have a Twitch.
I have a Twitch too. I haven't posted in like 3 years.
I just watch on Twitch.
I just watch people.
I had streamed one time actually.
I did too. Expert Gaming can tell you about that one.
Off my PlayStation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's cool. Like I don't mind Twitch. Like I will if I can have time to invest in it. Yes, but Twitch is an investment. I would say it's harder to like grow on Twitch than it is YouTube.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So that's why I really never really went to Twitch route. But I have a Twitch in case that I need to like go on Twitch or somebody wants a special guest for me on Twitch or whatever. Y'all can just go there. It's the same Coletrain CTP. That's the Twitch name. Y'all want to follow me on there? I haven't posted anything, but hey, I might start posting soon on Twitch.
I never said I was going to stream on Twitch. All I was saying was if I streamed, it would be most likely.
Look,
because I don't know many other streaming services.
Look, listen. You can. Yeah, you have the possibility out there. That's all you need. It's the possibility, which means it's possible. Kick has been making a comeback.
Kick, like that we text on.
You can stream on there.
You can stream on Kick
and make money. They have they have sponsorships now. Yeah, you
like Raid Shadow Legends.
Yes, Raid Shadow Legends. We're speaking of Raid. Can y'all hit me up, please? I need money. Okay.
I feel like that's not the best way to go about it, bro.
I'm joking, but I know that's not the best way to go about it. You gotta be professional. You gotta do it by email.
You can always hit up the email.
I'm gonna try.
They might grant it to you. You got a
Look,
nice little following base.
Look, I might try, because I
you got a nice little following base.
Because some of my fans, they hate the Anchor in the intro I used to do. You guys must have never heard about Anchor. Anchor is the easiest way to start your podcast.
Anchor.
Yeah, they get PTSD from that because every podcast I used to make had that intro in there because Anchor used to pay me every time I did it, and I did it.
I
with
would have abused it.
Oh, I did. They hate it. They hate it every time. They absolutely can't stand it. I might just for the laugh of it, I might put it in this podcast.
I would have loved it. As the creator, I would have loved it.
Oh hell yeah, I loved it.
As a watcher, I just like I did every other time.
I got texts every single time with people rolling their eyes. Every time they heard it. See, the podcast was long too. I did it twice. I split the segments up into two. Skip. Oh man, as a creator, every time somebody, as soon as the first 5 letters played, I got paid. Every time. So every somebody watched those first 5 letters, you guys must have never heard about Anchor. I got my money. And then they kept watching this and you heard Anchor is the easiest way to start your podcast.
I feel like they're gonna skip this because you're talking about Anchor now.
Yeah, they're probably wrong. They're gonna be like, Cole, I didn't watch this. Oh man, that was fun. That was fun. We're really good.
Anchor.
Yeah,
I've never heard Anchor actually.
Well, I could tell you all about it.
I'm gonna save the fans. I don't want it.
I can tell you all about Anchor and how great Anchor is. So have you ever watched professional wrestling? I'm curious.
Of course.
Okay, of course. I always ask everybody to come on the podcast. When was the last time you checked out a professional wrestling show?
I honestly don't know. It's been a while.
Well, let me see. I can maybe guess. Give me the people that were on the show at the time, if you remember.
Yeah. I was gonna say somebody. I don't know why I always call him that. That is not his name.
Who?
I was gonna say Sean Kingston, but that's not his name. That's a singer / rapper. What's the dude's name?
Kofi Kingston? Okay.
Kofi Kingston.
Who else was there? You were trying to remember.
It was like primetime, man. They had
primetime players.
Yeah. No, so like John Cena, Triple H.
2013.
Oh yeah,
2012.
Peak wrestling.
Peak.
Roman Reigns.
The Shield days. Okay, so this is like 20.
Big Show is the big him.
Well,
Mark Henry.
Oh man, good days.
World's Strongest Man.
Yeah, they're not in the company no more.
Undertaker, he used to scare me.
Yeah,
and Kane, I was scared of them. Even are they actually brothers?
No,
I was told that they were brothers. I don't know.
No, Glenn Jacobs and Mark Calloway is not the same last name. They're not brothers.
They scare. Undertaker used to scare me. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
He used to scare the hell out of me too. That's the reason I became a fan.
Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, 619. So you haven't watched in like since 2013, so about 11 years.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, because around the time, because Big Show is in AEW now. Mark Henry is out of WWE too. He's doing podcasting. The Undertaker's retired. Triple H is. Yeah, Mark Henry has a podcast now. Yeah, the World's Strongest. Somebody go get that podcast now.
Ooh, he had a nice intro.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, he did. I love that intro. I used to like sing mumble it every time because I was younger, so I couldn't cuss in front of my parents. I still don't cuss in front of my parents, by the way. I just think that's just me though. It's disrespect. I don't do that. I would, even at my big age, even though my friends call me so they think I'm 35. Okay, even though I'm not. Again, another inside joke. They always say, "Oh, man, Cole, you remember this? You were like 35 when this happened."
Oh, so you basically like another Duke Dennis. Oh,
Basically, it's always the old age jokes. Someone texted me and said happy 36th birthday on when it was my birthday, and I was like, stop playing with me.
See, I don't have that problem. I look at least 17.
But that's the thing. They say I don't look that age, but they call me old. I don't know why. They were like, oh, you look your age, but you're old to me. You see how these people are
That's
hilarious.
the fan base.
They're hilarious. I they know who they are. They're watching. They know. Y'all know who y'all is. So like, what made you stop watching wrestling? I'm just curious. This was 2013, so I kind of understand. I kind of got an idea what made you stop.
No, you're whatever you're thinking. I feel like it's not right because it was nothing to do with wrestling itself or wrestling, however you want to pronounce it.
Wrestling. We say both of them here.
It was nothing to do with wrestling itself to make me stop watching. I used to watch it with my brothers. It came on every Monday, of course. Mm-hmm. So I used to watch it with my older brothers. And when they stopped watching it, I stopped watching it. So I guess they got kind of too old for it, and then I just stopped watching it because I really only watched it with them. So.
First off, you're never too old for it.
Well, I mean, they just slowly stopped watching it, is what I'm saying.
But yeah, that makes sense because most people be like, "Oh, I can't. I'm getting too old to watch this."
It was fake.
It was fake, but you watch movies and you play video games. Okay, same thing. Okay, movies are scripted. Movies are acting. That's not real. Video games aren't real. Okay.
Well, some movies are based on true stories.
Some movies are based on true stories, but it's drama. What they always say, dramatization. Okay, that ain't really happen. Like that woman really didn't scream like that and yell at that man like that. She was probably calm when that happened in real life.
You got a point. You gotta make movies glamorous.
Oh, of course. Like I'll never forget the Temptations movie. There were some inaccuracies in there.
Of course you would though.
Yeah, because I'm a massive Temptations fan. Of course
you would.
Of course. Like, whenever they pick Paul being drunk and stuff, he was not like that. And he was actually not a drunkaholic. He had sickle cell.
See, the fans will say you was theirs. That's how you know.
Yeah, they would say that.
I mean, look at me, I'm catching on.
Yeah, of course. You already know. He had sickle cell. And then when I found it out, I was like, oh my God, Paul was hurting. That's why he was drinking. I would have drank too. They couldn't cure it. Well, not cure it, but they couldn't treat it at the time. So man was just hurting. He could barely walk some days. I said, I would have grabbed a liquor bottle too.
Well, I mean, they say he was drunk, but he was actually going through pain.
That pain ain't no. That pain's. I've heard it's no joke.
But yeah, I can see why they did that. Cause I mean, that's kind of a dark thing to put in the movie. So of course, we're just gonna make him drunk, but I mean, making him look drunk ain't no better. But exactly. I feel like it'll be a better look than hey this.
And then there were some inaccuracies when songs were made. Who sung some songs? When people left the group. But I mean, I understand it. Like I said, it's a TV show. It was a TV mini series. You had to dramatize the things, and also most of the Temptations when that movie came out were gone. There were only one left. One of the surviving members was there, and he was on tour when it was being filmed. So of course he couldn't see everything, and obviously he ain't gonna relive most of that stuff anyway. Because at the time when that movie came out, some of that stuff happened 2-3 years before, 12 years before, 20 years before. I don't want to relive that neither. I don't blame him. I'll be like, I don't want to be there. And one of the scenes he said, I can't watch that. He was like, I know, I can't do it. He straight up walked off.
I understand.
I don't blame him either. I would have walked off too. I don't want to see that neither. Compared to the New Edition story, they didn't leave nothing out, boy. All 5 of them, they told all their business, and I was watching too.
Oh, we know.
Oh yeah, and singing along. Oh man, that was one of the greatest times ever. I'm sorry when the New Edition story dropped, and then the Bobby Brown story dropped the next year. It was some of the greatest times of my life. 2017, 2018, peak times. Cause then we were coming out cause think about it, we had a great year in 2016.
Are you trying to convince me?
Convince you of what?
You making it seem like you're trying to convince me that it was a great time.
I don't know what happened in your life in 2017.
I'm just saying.
I was making a statement. I don't know what happened in your life at the time, but. I mean, for me personally, yeah, that was a great time. Now, YouTube wise, absolutely not. But personally, yeah, it was great. It was a great time because I had fun. in 2016, 17, 18, those days. But that was just an example. So you just basically just stop watching because your brother stopped watching.
Basically.
Would you ever watch again? Like, would you ever like say, okay, let's say, I'll probably be here, but let's say I want to host a WrestleMania watch party, and for WrestleMania 40, would you come watch it?
I don't know. I feel like it's a lot of nostalgia element for me when I talk about wrestling, and I just feel like I wouldn't. I'm be coming in to basically a whole new world because I don't know nobody there. Okay. So it'd be like,
well, some of the people that you talked about are still there, but there is a lot of new faces, and people that you talked about, they have new gimmicks too. So they have new characters. Like Roman's not ooh ah no more. He's head to table, Tribal T. The Rock is wrestling still.
I know. I saw that recently. Yeah. Kudos to him, man.
That what I said. The same thing.
Kudos to him.
Kudos to The Rock. I can't believe he's wrestling in 2024 after years of begging him over and over and over again to get in the ring. He was like, "I'm too busy, Hollywood." Yeah. Then he's a heel now. So I get to see what my dad and uncle hyped me up about for years. They kept saying, "You missed out. You didn't get the best version of The Rock." I said, okay. I said, "Well, I'm sorry I wasn't here. Okay, that's not my fault. All right." They always used to brag about, "I got the best version of The Rock. He was Hollywood." Okay. Now I'm getting it now. It's real. It's on my TV now every week. So I did get the best version of The Rock, and I'm going to remember it. And I'm going to tell my kids, you missed out.
I don't know. I will still agree with your pops and them. He's not in his prime anymore.
That is true. He's not, the Hollywood guy, and he's not peak Hollywood. He still has his Babyface theme song. But, I mean, at least I'm getting a version of it. I mean, it's not the full thing, of course.
That's true. You getting the portion, though.
Yeah, you can't replicate The Rock versus Hulk Hogan, and you can't replicate that time period. It's going to be hard because it's, that was just a different time to be alive, which I wasn't alive for. But that's neither here or there. But that's a very interesting topic. So like 2013, 2014 WWE was very interesting, I'll say.
I would say peak.
You would say peak time?
I would say peak.
Honestly, I looking back at it, I'll say after like 2016, yeah.
Come on, that's when you had the famous rivalry of John Cena and Randy Orton. The famous rivalry.
For the umpteenth time, but
come on now, watch out. You can never get tired of hearing that.
No, I still love the RKO, but
he used to creep me out.
He did used to creep me out.
He creeped me out.
Him and Undertaker, they were the creepiest people to me back when I was younger.
They creeped me out.
But I always used to like Undertaker, but I just never watched him at night.
I like this theme song.
His theme song was it was peak. I love theme song. It's still one of my favorite theme songs.
Honestly, I always felt like Kane just wasn't as good as Undertaker.
Well, yeah, I mean, when you were watching wrestling, Kane was just basically neglecting himself at that point. So he wasn't the same because we missed out on peak Kane. Early 2000s was peak Kane. I actually went back and watched where everybody was so hyped up about Kane, and you think that he was bad when you was watching him. My God, he was terrifying in the early 2000s, like scary. Like he was setting people on fire and throwing people in the lakes and putting them in ambulances, burying them alive. He was something.
Someone needs to be in a cell.
Yeah, they did a story where he went to prison. And one of his most terrifying entrances I've ever seen, and I seen it. And I was not, this was on YouTube. I'm a grown adult man, beard, okay? I was getting creeped out. I can't imagine the people in that crowd. He came out in handcuffs. 4 people was holding him, and they had to drag him to the ring. It was one of the most creepiest Kane entrances. And he still did his fire thing with handcuffs. He did it from his head. I was like, what the hell is that? And I'm grown as hell. Creeped out.
No. I'm glad I missed that.
You would have been fine. I think it would have been great. So you played the WWE games?
I did.
Okay.
I used to make characters, make a
Ooh.
storyline, and I used to make
What was
OP characters.
what was your character's name?
I do not remember actually. It's been a while. Probably just my name, but I used to make OP characters and just steal all the good moves that I like.
I used to make children of myself. That's what I used to do.
And I used to love doing
Brianna, Brandon, Samuel. I don't know why. I don't know what the hell I got Samuel.
I used to do Royal Rumbles and put myself first and try and last all the way to the end. It was actually very challenging, but it was fun.
It still is. Oh God.
It's fun though.
We were trying to do one for the CTP series. We never got to it. I know one of my producers did a Royal Rumble, and he did it from scratch. He did it fully, had the interest playing and everything. A lot of editing, a lot of then told stories in the Rumble too. It's hard, and trying to do that from trying to have somebody survive from one to the end. It's one of the hardest things in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Genuine.
Oh, I've been there, done that.
Yeah, so I take that you played the last WWE game you played was WWE 2K14, if I'm not mistaken.
It could have been 15.
15? On the Xbox or PlayStation 4?
Only PlayStation. I had a 360 after that. I was straight PlayStation.
So you got the bare bones mid WWE 2K15. My God, that game! I am so glad I did not get that game on the PS4. That roster was awful. The it looked good. It played awful, but 2K16 made up for it, and 2K17 was pretty good. 2K18 was. 2K19, we still miss you. Good game. So yeah, if you ever pick up the WWE games again, I think you'll like them. They're going back to the style that we grew up with, that arcadey style, but they're still trying to put some simulation elements in there, and it's pretty good. I like the new games. I'm really excited for 2K24. As of this time of this podcast, 2K24 is not out yet, but it probably will be out by the time this is uploaded, probably. So happy WWE 2K24 to you guys that are playing right now, because I still have the game. I gotta buy it, and it's $70 to $90, and I still gotta buy a PS5 controller too. How much those PS5 controllers are?
Like $7, like a game.
Oh.
Have you? What do you mean you still got? Have you broke your controller?
No, I need another controller.
Oh, you need a second one?
Yes, to do the universal stuff, you need 2 controllers for things. So I gotta pay $70 for that and buy the game.
I bought 2 of them when I bought my game. So I got the one that came with it.
Oh,
and I just bought a second one.
So that was 75. It was $75. Where did you get it from?
I bought everything off Sony, off the PlayStation website.
Oh, I had to do that. Then that means I have to sign for it.
Yeah, I bought everything, but my controller broke.
You're raging.
No, I don't know what's wrong with it. Actually, it's like the L2 is infinitely pushed in, even though you can still press the button. It just senses that it's pushed in. Yikes. I took it apart and everything. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's something with the controllers with Sony. They've been having problems with it lately.
So I only got one controller, and that one has stick drift now.
So moving on to another question. So, like, I know you're big in video games. Do you ever see yourself possibly going to a video game convention? Something like, E3's dead, but like, let's say there's like a conference. Yeah, something. Well, yeah, or like
That's more like comics, but
yeah, like Comic-Con or something. Like, do you see yourself going to those events in the future?
I don't know. I've never thought about going. Like, the only time I've thought about going is maybe like to meet one of my favorite streamers. But other than that, I haven't really thought about going just for the video games. No, I haven't.
Okay.
There's too many people.
Yeah,
lots of people.
Yeah, I know you're not a people person.
Lots of people.
Yeah, I wanted to go to E3, but it died before I was able to go to it. I think E3 was probably one of the events I really, really wanted to do. Now, if somebody's hosting like an event and they let fans go to it and we can buy tickets to it, absolutely. I really want to go to Comic-Con one year just to experience Comic-Con. maybe sit in the marble booth or something, or possibly try to go. Let's say PlayStation goes there, I'll go to their event, or Microsoft with the Xbox. That's just always been a dream of mine to go, because I really wanted to go to E3. I used to watch every E3 every year. Every year when I was getting big into games, because that was the way to get your game announcements. And then when it died, I was very upset because I never had a chance to go. It was very sad. I think that with the pandemic took that away, streaming took that away, like you said, and just people just not having the need to go to that when you can, and companies too. Like, why would, if if I'm a company, I can host my own event and put it on YouTube and promote myself through social media. Why would I pay someone to
Like
go to their event? It just logically makes business sense to do it myself. That's what
PlayStation.
Like PlayStation, the showcases, even though they've been pretty terrible the last 3 of them.
They try.
They try, but we need more first party games, which we'll get into later. But yeah, that was a question I had. So like you're like, I know like you're big in gaming. So like, do you have like a dream gaming setup? Like, what do you want like your setup to be like in the future when you're like grown and adulting?
I do, but I feel like people gonna get on me for this. But I never understood the concept of double monitors.
Really?
I can understand like it's more screen.
Well, I get it for CS purposes, computer science purposes.
Yeah. But of course for that, with like gaming,
I don't get it for gaming.
Yeah,
I think that's because maybe I get overwhelmed. I don't like all that.
I mean, I have a monitor now, which I do plan on upgrading because it's a good start off monitor. I don't know. I wouldn't say that I haven't done much research, but for me, to my opinion, it's a good start off monitor.
I think it is. It's a very good size.
That's like a 27.5.
Yeah, that's a big monitor. Curved. Yeah. It's a very good size and it's a good start. I mean, you only got a PS5 and you're not in the PC. Well, would you ever get a PC?
I plan on building my own PC. When? I don't know, because the parts are expensive, but it is definitely a goal of mine in the future.
Me too. I want to go to PC just to build my own, and I obviously still use controller because I'm like
I want to learn both.
I think keyboard and monitor would piss me off.
I mean, it definitely will. It's definitely a learning curve to it. But I'm up for the challenge. I feel like it's so much easier to play some games with a keyboard and mouse, because the range of motion with the mouse compared to the thumbs is just way better. So I definitely want to give keyboard and mouse a try.
I do too. I would try it, but I tried to. I don't know why I did this, but I made a Steam account on this for this computer because it apparently can play video games, and I had bought I bought GTA 4 on Steam, and I legally got NCAA Football 14 on the computer, and it ran like basically like old people walking,
like doodle water.
Yeah, slow.
Yeah. I understand.
It was not my proudest moment.
I do have a dream setup though.
I do too.
What's your dream setup look like?
I want to have my own game room.
Oh, of course. I want a man cave.
Yeah, man cave in my house. I already, whoever the future lady gonna be, they just gonna have to accept that I'm gonna have my own room in the house just for my games.
What? 2 rooms.
But yeah, 2 rooms.
2 rooms. One for the games and one for my CS stuff.
Oh yes, indeed. So that's why I want to build my own house too, if possible, because I know buying one, it won't have everything I need, and I'm gonna have to invest. So I might as well just build it and have it.
Well, start. I don't know. My brother's a real estate agent, so I asked him, would it be cheaper to buy or renovate?
Which one?
Build from scratch or renovate, and he said 9 out of 10 times it's cheaper to just renovate and add on what you would want instead of building from scratch.
Yeah, because I would already know that it will need to be at least 5 bedrooms if we're going to
5. How many kids do you want?
Well, in the perfect world is I would love 2 kids to 3 kids.
2 kids, 3 kids, 5 rooms. So 2 for you.
Yeah, because
Two for you. So really 3 for you, including the master bedroom, and then your kids' 2 rooms.
Yeah, or 3 rooms. I don't know.
That's so wait, no, because one of them will have to share.
Yeah,
they're gonna have to share.
Yeah, they're gonna have to share.
No, your wife's gonna make you give one up.
Yeah, she's gonna.
She's gonna make you give one up.
I already know why people gonna do that. She's gonna be like, you're not doing that to my child.
Not a gaming room. Not for a gaming room.
Not for a gaming room.
You can keep the home office, but the gaming room, I got you. See.
Yeah, that's gonna be a conversation we're gonna have. I'm gonna be
like a basement.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe like a basement or something. Because I do want a man cave and I do want a room just for my CS stuff. Because I feel like I don't want to put that on my wife having my video game in there, and then they'd be like, she's like, why are you yelling? And I'm trying to watch Lifetime, like, or she might be cooking or something.
Mine's gonna have the little soundproof, things on the wall. Because when I get angry at the game, I'll be yelling. I ain't gonna lie to you. I be yelling.
Yeah, I don't want my wife to see that side.
I be yelling. I'm going to break stuff too, but you can't break stuff because stuff's expensive.
But it better get you like a section of your room where you can just throw something.
No, I'm not gonna. I be wanting to break stuff, but I have self restraint.
Oh, me too. Me too. I realize I be wanting to punch things sometimes, but I realize, yeah, I didn't buy that, and I bought that, and hell no, and I'm not rebuying it.
So I punched something once. I punched my dresser once. I learned my lesson because my hands swelled up, and I never punched something again. I punched my pillow now, but that's all. But I punched never again.
I think what I do when I get angry, I just pause and be like, just say little words and move on. I think that's what you should do. Don't be like, oh, like you want to throw something, because things are expensive these days, and I don't want to replace anything. So no, I'm not going to break anything. No. So yeah, that's like the dream thing I have. I want to have the PC. I don't know how many. I want a big monitor. I want me a high end graphics in PC. Because I'm going to invest into it. Because that PC is basically where I'm going to do my gaming and YouTube.
So I got a question. Okay. Would you prefer graphics or performance PC?
I really don't care about how things look because, I play games on the PS2. So I just care about how it runs.
No, I wouldn't say that. Because you wouldn't play games on the PS2 not willingly. Not with them graphics.
No, well, yeah. Because I played the Mafia Definitive Edition and I looked at the original game and I said, absolutely not. Mm-hmm. Not happening. I would never go back and play that game. No. Even I can't play GTA San Andreas or Vice City or GTA 3. The graphics are terrible. I have to play the Definitive Editions. I cannot look at those games right now.
Like Sleeping Dogs.
Sleeping Dogs, the original game. No.
I got the Definitive Edition.
You do? It looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, graphic matters, but like for my PC wise, performance, because I want the game to run. I want it to run good, especially like if I'm trying to get immersed in a story or immersed in multiplayer, and I'm online with friends. I don't want performance to be the reason why we fail. They'll be like, "Oh, your PC sucks because it can't run. That's why you got killed." They're gonna be laughing at me and stuff. No, I don't want that to happen. Because then I'm gonna have to roast them back. I don't want to do that. Because I will roast back. I will be like, okay, y'all be saying that about me. I got y'all next time. Yeah. So that's what I really want. And the CS stuff, definitely dual monitors. And then I want to have like the best programming languages, install the best programming software for sure. It depends on what my job is and all that stuff like that. I cannot wait to invest in my CS and man cave. But that's why I really haven't invested in the PC yet, because I don't want to build one at where I live at now. And when I get my own, I got to move all that. And it might not be suitable to move. And also, I don't want to do all that because my mother can be like, "Why are you not building to get out my house?" I just know how she is. So I just, I'm just gonna save that money for later. she kind of got she almost got mad at me because I made my PS5 purchase. She was like, "You paid how much for that?" And I was like, it was my own money. You can't do anything about it.
It's just like my mom too. She be pocket watching.
Oh, do she?
No shade, no shade.
No, if you somehow watch this, I love you so much, but you do it's for a good reason. But sometimes I'll be like, I mean, I'm doing good in school. I mean, like, that counts, right? Maybe I should get like a rewarding thing for me. Sometimes you didn't have to buy it for me. I saved that money for 8 months. I saved up for my PS5 for 2 years. I did.
For 2 years.
I started saving in 2021.
Sometimes I forget how long the PS5 has been out.
2020. I never forget. I was supposed to get it. I asked for it for Christmas 2020. My mother said, "Hell no." My dad said, "Nah, not right now." So I couldn't get it.
I did too. My people said no too, of course.
Yeah. They were like, they looked at the price and they was like, five what? And you got to do all this to get one? No. They said no. So I had to wait. So when Spider-Man 2 got announced, I said, okay, 2023 will be my year. Soon as Marvel Spider-Man 2 got teased, when they teased the game in 2021,
you start saving.
I started saving my money. And I saved for 2 years. I put $65 a month on the side, and I waited and waited and waited and waited and waited and waited until that bundle got announced. So when the bundle got announced, placed my order. Boom, had the game in my hand, and I beat it in a week. Was it a week? I think it was a weekend. I think it was a weekend. I think it was a weekend or a weekend. A week. I think it was one of those things that I beat it.
I don't like to do that. I don't like to do that at all.
Oh, because my timeline kept spoiling, and I had to like keep scrolling.
Oh, okay.
I'm a YouTuber, so I can't not stay off of Twitter. Because Twitter's where I communicate with my people.
I like to drag out my single player games.
Oh yeah, thankfully no one on my timeline talks about Star Wars.
Well, I mean it's pretty old now. So.
Well, yeah, that's true. And also, I don't have that many Star Wars followers. I do have some on my Twitter and Instagram, but they're not big into it. So they wasn't spoiling that game for me. But Spider-Man 2, oh my God, I can't believe this, blah, blah, blah. I can't say it. Well, blah, 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 blah happened. Oh my God, look how big he is. I said, you know what? I gotta beat this game. So I got it, downloaded it, and I beat it. It was a great experience I had of the year. Bravo, Insomniac. Although it has some flaws, which I'll talk about in my review. Still a great game. Still a great game. I absolutely loved it. So, one final question before we get into the rapid fire. I love that part of the interviews. So like, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Like, where do you see yourself, like, mentally, physically?
Physically,
like how you see yourself next couple of years?
Hopefully I graduated by then. Hopefully.
You should.
If not, I should drop out. But
no.
If it takes me 5 years, 5 more years,
we are not dropping out.
I should drop out. No, 5 more years.
It will not take you 5 more years. It's gonna take you 2 more years.
I said if.
It ain't gonna be a if.
It's hypothetical, but hopefully, I'm getting into my career. Hopefully, I got my master's already, which I don't plan on paying for. I state that every time. If I can't get my job to pay for it, I'm not getting a master's because I'm not coming out of pocket. I don't know. Maybe I'll be in Seattle. That's where I want to go. Maybe in 5 years. It's really not a long time, actually.
But that's not that long to start thinking about that. Honestly.
Oh yeah, of course. But
it's scary. I gotta start thinking about what I want to do in the next year.
Okay, maybe I'll be in Seattle. Damn. Who knows? I might still be in BR. Hopefully I've made it closer to whatever I want to do and have ideas like DevOps, but I'm not sure about that anymore. I'm not sure about that anymore. We're doing a lot of debugging, and that's just annoying.
What made you change that already?
I'm not gonna say it's not changed, but I can't say I really know what DevOps do exactly. Of course, I watch the YouTube videos and all that, like damn life of DevOps and all that. But I just feel like that's just not descriptive enough. It doesn't give me enough insight into what actually goes on behind the scenes to say, oh yeah, that's what I want to
Yeah,
do.
same thing with the software engineering videos. Day in the life of software. That's not true.
Yeah, that's what
I'm taking the class. No. They don't people where
they edit a lot out. They edit a lot out.
A lot.
Yeah, so
a lot.
I can't really say, I want to be a DevOps. I'm not sure. I don't even know if I want to work front end or back end yet. So 5 years, I still got a lot to think about, honestly.
Yeah, people ask me, where do you see yourself in 5 years, 10 years? I'll be like, dude, that's a lot to think about.
Wherever the wind takes me.
You see, I take it year by year.
Yep.
That's what I do. I call this year's theme is the year of preparation for me. So that's the thing I'll tell you off camera about. I don't talk about it on camera. But so like whatever, like for me is just I hope to have like 10,000 subscribers on here. Hopefully my podcast is growing where I have a national fan base where we can grow it. I could possibly do podcasts in cities, interview people in cities from different states. I want to visit, want to travel more. Would love to take more cruises with other
Can
companies.
I ask you a question?
What's up?
What's one like place you want to travel to in the whole world? Like number one place.
Oh my god, why are you doing this? There's so many. Hawaii. I don't know why. Hawaii is just somewhere I want to go.
You want to surf?
Me and water?
Would you surf? I'm asking.
What's somebody not by myself? Hell no, I'm not by myself.
Well, of course you're not going. They're not just going to throw you out there in the water by yourself. I don't think they will.
But have somebody close to me be with me. I don't want to be there by myself.
Okay.
Hell no.
I'm not doing that.
You're not gonna surf.
I don't know how to swim.
Me neither.
So why would I go surf?
Why are we surfing? When our black tails don't know how to swim. You just setting us up.
I never said I wanted to go surfing. I just asked you because you said Hawaii. I just maybe surf stuff.
No. I just want to visit Hawaii and explore it. Do an excursion because I'm probably gonna do it with a cruise. Because flying to Hawaii, no.
My number one is Japan.
Japan?
But I heard a lot of stuff about them. I don't know. I heard they kind of.
Look, when you go to Japan, just let me know. I'm gonna tag along.
I heard they don't like other people.
Well, yeah, it is. But
yeah, I know. But I want to go though.
But when you got money, they're gonna be like, "What's your name?"
They're not gonna say it in English. I want to learn Japanese before I go though.
So I have to learn Japanese before we go.
You don't have to learn Japanese. I want to learn Japanese. I could be a translator.
Oh yeah, be my translator.
I don't know where I would learn Japanese at though. Cause I tried Duolingo. I'm just not consistent enough with Duolingo. And plus I feel like if it's not like in person, I'm not really good at it.
I mean, mainly like whenever you go to the nail shop, you can probably learn Japanese. You can start letting them talk to you and stuff, and then no.
Did you really just say that?
I thought it flew off the tongue well, but it did not. Duolingo, anyway, great resource. I think that would be great. But no joke. Like I'm not serious. I'm serious. Like sometimes you need to know what they be saying though.
Oh, of course.
Because they might be talking bad about you, and you just be like have no idea. You just be smiling in your face. Someone tell me they be talking bad.
Oh yeah, I already know it. You gotta tell me.
You got a story?
No, I don't. It's never happened to me before.
Oh, okay.
It's never happened to me before.
I thought you got a story. The way you
I don't go to the salon.
The way you was whistling over there. Well,
I do my own clear coats.
Smart. Wait, what you buy?
Talking about nail polish?
Yeah, like look where you get the clear stuff from?
Cause anywhere.
I need to get the clear things.
You what?
I want to get clear.
You want to get clear coats?
Yeah.
I'll get clear coats. I'll put my own clear coats on.
Yeah, I don't feel like I don't feel like paying the idea. Cause they'll be like, "Why have you been here in months?" Or where have you been? I don't want to answer all the questions.
Just be like, I've been busy. None of your business.
But then that's expensive though. When you can do it yourself, you save money.
Yeah, everything's expensive when you can do it yourself.
That's true. That's true. Well, I'm going to invest in that. I've been trying to invest in it, just never did it because I was like, man, maybe that's too feminine. But I was like, wait,
who cares? I be getting clear coats. They'll be looking nice.
But I was like, wait. I was like, wait. Women love when you have good hygiene and you look good.
They look at the nails, bro.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I got a story on that one. I gotta tell you off camera too. Oh man, I got a story on that. Look at the nails. Oh, I know. That's why I take care of mine. And please, people, practice good hygiene. Okay. Just because we're IT/computer science majors, don't mean we don't have good hygiene. Here you go with this.
Here you go with this.
I have to tell y'all. Okay.
He's daily rant.
Don't ever assume that I don't take a shower. I just got in the shower and I have put me some good body wash on too. Don't play with me. Don't play. Because people be assuming that.
Every time we talk about computer science or IT in general, this topic comes up with him. I don't know.
Not every time.
3/4.
Like 20% of the time. I've been trying to be good.
25.
Okay. I've been doing good this year. It was actually worse last year because
you used to bring it up more.
You was bringing it up more last year because people, kept assuming that we were funky. So I had to let them know.
Who's we? Like y'all in general?
Yeah, like
I feel like there's such a stereotype.
It is a stereotype. I hate it. Okay, that's but I had to let it be known. My fans know I don't play around with my hygiene. Presentation is everything to me, always. That's why I'm trying to, like I said, do them clear coats so you have better nails too. So, yeah, 5 years, going where the wind takes me. Hopefully working a good job. Maybe dating. Maybe.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm not gonna say anything. Maybe
we'll talk about that off camera.
We'll talk about that off camera. Yeah, that's an off camera discussion. But I don't know. I don't have any other questions interview wise because I think I asked you everything I wanted to ask you. You're not that deep into CS, so I can't say what's your favorite computer science topic.
You can't ask me that yet.
Can't ask you that. Can't say what's your favorite type of thing to do in CS. Not that deep. Well, okay, I can ask you this one. I guess it was the last thing. What's been your favorite part about college?
Is that a trick question?
No, it's not.
Nothing is good as nothing is fun about college. I'm just playing. I mean, it's been the friendships a ball, met a lot of people. I'm not gonna say that's my favorite thing, but my favorite thing would be how diverse it is. You can meet so many different types of people. Some people I don't like. Some people I do like, but I just like how big and diverse it is. I'm not gonna go too deep into that.
Yeah, I think that's my favorite part. Because I would have never met somebody like you without college. No way. No way. No. So I think that's honestly the best part about it. Other than that, I guess the events when you have time to go to them.
Depend on the event.
Yeah, depend on the event. What's going on? Because if it's like an event that they play the same 5, 6, 7 songs, then
that's every event. No shade to Cap, but
yeah, Cap, you doing better this year.
You're trying hard. You trying your hardest.
Trying your hardest. That event you had a couple weeks ago.
See, I can say this because nobody knows me.
But I mean, and most of the Cap not gonna watch this video anyway.
I'm just saying nobody knows me anyway, so I can get away with this. They might come to you like, "Hey, why would you say that?" They know you. They don't know me.
I don't know. That's debatable. The SGA president do know me though, so she might ask me that question. Well, I mean that's just because I was an OL, Would you ever do
no?
No.
Are y'all those people that have to get on the stage and do that? No, I wouldn't do it then.
You got to get on there and
I'm not
say,
doing that dance.
"My name is Jonathan." Yeah, and I like
No,
games. Yeah, um, I stay in my lane. That rhymes,
I wouldn't do that.
and you can too. Oh yeah.
I wouldn't do that well.
I think what I just said that would be your perfect. It would be a perfect chant. Now, okay, let me say this: you don't. If the team votes on not doing the chant, you do.
You don't
dance.
have to do it.
You don't have to. You don't have to do the
You
chant.
gotta do a dance. So it's either you do a chant or you do a dance.
And you as a team votes on it.
All
They
right.
practice it. They give you both. You practice both. And so okay. And you know we learned a little dance and we could do it. And if we perform the dance and everybody liked the dance, we could do it in the summer. But if nobody liked the dance that we did at Shro, you can do the chant and make the chant. And it's like Shabuya, Shabuya roll call.
Yeah, I remember that from my prime preview.
Yeah, and you say your name, 2 fun facts about you that you like, and it has to rhyme, and you got snap. Yeah, oh yeah, and then you say OLSLU, we love you, green to go, fight, go, Lions. Oh, I can't do things today. Of course I can't because I'm recording. Please make sure we're good. Oh, ah, we're good. Ah. You may or may not have seen that, because that's probably going to be edited out, and I'll have to. That means I got to tweak audio too.
Yeah.
Great job, me. That's what. Didn't I say I should have plugged it up before I started?
I think so.
I did.
He was like, I should get it because it died.
It
have a bad habit of dying. I guess we forgot though.
I did. I was excited for the podcast. We just started talking. I just didn't realize that it was going to die. Well, we're here now. So you wouldn't do well?
No.
Yeah.
I know what I want to do.
Yeah, but like organization wise, would you like join anything else besides the stuff that you're in now?
I'm only in one org.
Oh yeah, technically you're only in one. It's a good org, by the way.
Oh, a great org.
Love that org.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to Project Hope. Y'all come on the podcast, by the way, because they already told me that they wanted to be on the podcast.
I'm not gonna be there at that time.
Yeah, they didn't want to be there at that time.
Nah.
You gonna be a one and done?
I don't know. It depends.
I
depends on the feedback.
Oh, I think my friends are gonna like you.
But
I think they're gonna adore you.
I thought about joining other stuff about doing Project Pool, but I was like, I'm not really a mentor type. So I was like, nah, can't do that one either. Then I thought about
I've had life-changing mentors. My
mentor was butt cheeks. My mentor, we never talked to. I'm so for real. We didn't talk once through the whole semester. They gave me my mentor. He didn't email me. I didn't email him.
You never texted him?
And we never talked.
That's why.
They gave me a new mentor.
See, one thing about me, I checked up on my Project Pool mentees when I was a mentor.
He never emailed me
about that.
I never emailed him, and then I never got to talk to him because the meeting that they gave us, our mentors, he wasn't even there.
How you missed him? And they planned that months in advance and gave you the weeks in advance. That's crazy.
So I've never saw him.
He didn't want to be there. That's all it was.
So I wouldn't want to do that because I feel like I'm not a mentor.
See, BSU wise, I did the e-board. I would do it again, but it got to be with people.
I thought about doing that too, but I was like,
that I vibe with. Don't get me wrong. I like the e-board, but I got to have a good position when I do that too.
I want them to bring in AACP back.
I would do that.
Yeah, I'm waiting on them to bring that back because they're supposed to be.
They need people.
No, they have like a president and all that.
But they need a full e-board. You don't have full.
I don't know all that. I just know that they're supposed to be bringing it back. They got a president and all that.
When they meet on? When did they meet?
I told your guy to tell me when they gonna start meetings.
Is it Mondays? If it's Mondays, then
I think maybe it's Monday or Tuesdays.
I don't mind. Hell, Wednesdays would be cool too. I'll make it work.
My schedule's getting full. I don't like that.
You don't like your schedule getting full?
No, I had so much free time.
Oh, welcome to my world.
I still have way more free time than you, though.
You gotta be like that, okay? I know it's hard, okay? Y'all, I be struggling, okay? He just ask him. I just be complaining to him all day.
I just be chilling.
He be in the room on my busiest days. He just be in this room after 11 o'clock. Just be to himself.
That's only on. Oh, you talking about on Tuesday and Thursdays?
Yeah, I have 3 classes. I be 3 different classes.
Class.
He got 1 class. And he just be chilling. I just be suffering. But on Mondays though, see me.
Yeah, roles reverse on Mondays.
Roles reverse tomorrow. I can't wait till tomorrow. I can sleep till 11 o'clock. You know, I got 1 class too. I gotta do them hours though. But I gotta do them hours.
Ooh,
I'm chilling.
At least I gotta do that though.
At least you ain't got. Don't recommend it.
I feel sorry for that one.
I feel sorry for these freshmen.
I can't even joke about that one.
But I can't either.
It's not fun.
It ain't. It's pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. Don't like it. I don't like it. But yeah, wait till you go to that second semester. You think you don't have time now? That second semester. Woo! Oh man, you'll be fine though. Listen, if I can make it through all these classes, you sure can. There's no way. No way you can.
Like 5 CS at once.
I'm doing. I did that last semester.
You did that last semester?
Yeah, and the semester before that. Well,
you can't whistle.
I could. I was just joking.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, I gotta do that. I gotta do that again in the fall.
I gotta do that. I think it's spring.
Spring, yeah.
Yeah, in the spring, cause
spring 25.
Yeah, in the fall I'm taking.
I got 3. I think I got 3 that semester in physics.
Take physics next semester.
You want to take it together?
You taking next semester?
You taking next semester?
I just told you I gotta take physics next semester. I don't have to take it next semester, but I want to get out of the way.
Let's take it together then. Let's go find somebody. But not been no 8 a.m. though. Last time the class science class together.
I need it at least to be like if it's like 9:30 or like 11. I don't want to take it because I'm not gonna pay attention.
So you want it in the afternoon?
No, it has to be in the morning. What I'm saying.
Oh, so it has to be
like when we took Clifton.
So 9:30?
Yeah, like something like that. It can't be like anything after like what time? 12. Anything 12:30 and under. Not paying attention.
Well, listen, like it has to be for me. Yeah, no 8 a.m. No, because I
it got 2. That's what I'm saying. Two time frames.
9:30 or 11 o'clock.
2 time frames.
12:30 might be stretching it.
Yeah,
I'll take a 12:30 too. But 2, 3, no.
Yeah, I'm not paying attention.
They're gonna stress me out.
I'm gonna be zoned out.
I'm gonna stress out on test days because then I gotta go half a day before my exam. No,
I didn't even think about that.
Think about that. No, that's why my math is.
I did that for trig actually. Because my trig was at 3:30.
That's why my math's at 9:30 because that's the first thing I wake up. Boom, get out the way.
Math is at 11.
See that's good too, isn't that's the
that's the first class I take too.
You got to worry about. So yeah, so when you wake up, it's math test.
Mm-hmm.
You don't got to go. Oh, I got to go to computer science then take my. No, don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna stress out.
Well, hopefully I don't have any more math after this semester.
You should not.
If I just pass this class.
Hopefully I got 2 more. I should be done by fall 24, December 24. Lord, let it be known. Do your job. What?
Oh wait, you taking one over the summer?
Yes, sir.
What are you taking over the summer?
Calc. Get over it.
I feel like it's gonna be hard to take calc over the summer.
Just pray for me. That was my parents' suggestion.
Hey.
She paying for it, so
hey,
I ain't saying nothing.
Free is free.
You got $3.99. I ain't coming to my pocket with that. She said, I got the bill. I said, look, hey, you said you got the bill.
Fine by me.
Fine by me. All right. Enough stalling. We were just talking about.
We talk about a whole bunch of random stuff.
That's
Typical.
typical of us. That's what happened with the Expert Gaming Podcast. We just talked about video games for 55 minutes and never got back to him for almost an hour. That happens all the time with these podcasts. That's why it's a podcast. Because this is what happened with podcasts anyway. Topics. You know? All right. So here's the fun part of
Rapid fire?
Yes. So everybody knows I love this part because I have a random question generator that I just actually rapid fire questions in less than a minute.
5 questions?
Or
rapid fire questions?
It can be as many as you can answer.
Oh, okay.
they get spicy. Some people had to skip some of them because they couldn't answer it. I love this part of the podcast. It's my favorite part. And they're like sometimes they're interesting. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay, I don't think you're gonna answer most of these. Oh yeah, this one's gonna be fun.
Fun for you or fun for me?
Fun for me, because I know that the things that you come up with when you first start talking, these answers are going to be interesting.
Who, me?
Yep. Y'all know the rules already. I'm not going to re-explain the rules.
I don't know the rules.
I forgot.
Yeah, I don't know. You can't cheat me, man.
I'm not going to cheat you. So as we done in the last previous interviews of the Coletrain interviews, we have a rapid fire where I ask you. The only person I didn't do it with Regress because we were on limited time because that man's a busy man. Okay. And he runs a whole company. And I interviewed him. It was one of my favorite interviews. Besides this one's been great. So how we do it is I have the random questions here. I set my timer as well. And we just ask as many questions as possible. So you have about I've increased the time to a minute and 15 seconds.
Okay.
So I ask you the questions, and you have to answer as many of them as possible. They can be from the easiest thing is what's the last thing you ate to what is your biggest turn on. No joke, I've asked that before.
They answered that?
Someone has answered that too.
Oh, they freaky hell. I wouldn't have said that on the podcast.
So I've even asked, what's the freakiest thing you did in the bedroom one time?
And they answered that.
They did not answer that.
I'm gonna say that's freaky hell too.
Yeah. So some people have told their business. Some people have not. They've kept it in the closet. So it just depends on the person and preference. That's why I love bringing all types of people on here.
It's gonna stay in the closet with me. Depends on the topic.
I have a feeling that you probably won't answer that, please.
Oh, that's okay.
I would be shocked if you answered most of these, because they're like something
spicy, like Carisha, please.
Yeah, they're spicy. They're spicy. Like pretend like you having drinks with a buddy and they just want to talk about some stuff. So that's like,
okay, I get you.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Oh man, I'm gonna love this. Timer starts when I answer the first question. Well, ask the first question. Y'all know what I mean. Anyway,
I feel like these should be out of pocket.
Yeah. God, okay. God damn, this is bad. All right, I'm trying to figure out what my ask first. Shit. All right, you're probably gonna pass most of these up. How would you feel about a threesome?
I've thought about this plenty of times, actually.
Oh.
I'm not doing it. Can't be MMF.
Oh, of course.
It has to be FFM. Other than that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's...
Other than that, I'm down. I'm down.
So it'll be FFM?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's gonna be a lot of work on you.
I'm always up for a challenge.
So, what's the sexual act you've never done but want to try?
But I don't know. I was trying to
Do
think
you
of
prefer to
something.
be dominant or submissive?
Dominic, come on now.
What sort of role play would turn you on the most?
Skip.
What dirty words arouse you the most?
I like to be degraded actually. Next though, yeah. Keep
What's
going.
your favorite place to touch yourself that's not your genitals?
I like to feel my stomach. I got abs. I like to feel my stomach.
What's one thing a girl can do to drive you wild?
Play with my hair.
Yeah, that too. Oh my god, that. We just gonna keep
Okay,
talking.
buddy. These are my questions.
Yeah, yeah. What do you need in your relationship?
Um, Reassurance.
Um, what have you done that makes you the proudest?
That's gonna take too long. Skip.
What scares you the most?
Losing my parents.
How important is family to you?
Very much.
How do you define success?
It's a very opinionated.
Do you have any regrets?
A few.
How often do you question your decisions?
All the time.
What does equality look like to you?
Literally everything's equal. There's no difference.
Okay. Do you judge people before you get to know them?
I don't care enough.
What's your favorite time of day?
Uh, Midday.
What's the biggest learning experience you've had?
Can't be scared to try.
What's uh what's a quote that you always live by?
Should I go? Let's hope I don't butcher this. Should I go right where nothing is right, or should I go left where nobody is left?
What's one of the most fun childhood memories you have that you can remember?
Skip. In my grandma's house.
If you can travel to any year in a time machine, which year would you choose?
Um.
And still be the same age you are right now, by the way.
Oh, any year and still be the same age?
Yeah.
But that defeats the purpose. I was gonna say take me back so I can redo some stuff. Defeat the purpose.
What's your favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Would you ever be able to speak every language known to man, or be able to talk to every animal in the world?
Animal.
What's your favorite day of the week?
Thursday.
What's your favorite city in the United States that you have visited that besides the one that you live in?
Dallas.
Okay. Got about like 15 seconds. Let me see if I can get you like two more. What does sex mean to you?
Freaky as hell.
What is your favorite thing about sex?
Climax.
Do you have any fears or concerns about making a child?
I do actually.
Okay. If you can you specify?
Medical condition. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. And the last one for you, and this is probably the freakiest one. Do, do you have any fantasy kinks or fetishes you like to share or indulge in? So, what share means that you will share this fantasy and kink with a woman, or an indulge means that you want it done on yourself.
What do you mean by fantasy kink? Like just any kink I could think of?
Any kink, like you like this body part that nobody else likes. That's not common to like.
No, not really.
I'm surprised.
What do you mean by that?
I'm gonna tell you off camera. That's something for off camera. I think my fans gonna know what I'm talking about, because some of them say I have a kink.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna tell y'all. Can't.
I feel like I know what to talk about, but I don't know if I'm positive.
Whatever your assumption is probably right. Cause they say that's my kink.
Okay, we can leave it at that.
We're gonna leave it at that. Oh, all right. So that was the end of the Coletrain interview section of this podcast. Now I know you said you wanted to go back and talk about some things that we talked about earlier. So is there anything that you want to specify that you want to like put more detail in? I know we talked about a few games that we were gonna go back and talk about.
I don't know. Do you want to go back and talk about it? We have been talking for a while though. Like,
I know this has been longer than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah, we could. If you want, we can break it up to another part.
Yeah, we
if they want me back, of course. If they want me back, I'll have to come back.
Yeah, guys. So if you guys want Jonathan back on the podcast, it has been a pleasure. I've enjoyed this a lot. See what having a co-host does. Okay, I told y'all. Having a co-host makes things better. I'm just saying. So I don't really have. I think that if y'all could give me maybe 5 to 10 likes, that shows me if this video gets more than 10 likes. Well, that shows me that y'all like what he's doing, because every interview has gotten over 10 likes. So if y'all give me about 10 likes, I'll bring him back. I'll tell you what, and then we'll talk about the news that we didn't get into a lot of things. We had a lot more. I had a lot of notes. I was gonna talk about the gaming news that's going on right now with layoffs. We're gonna give our opinions on gaming right now. We're gonna give our opinions on Sony movies, the MCU. We didn't talk about that. We didn't talk about the DCU too. They're making a comeback. Hopefully. So we have a lot of things that we did not indulge in today. So if y'all want them back, just please like this video, subscribe down below, and I'll bring them back and we'll do more. I like this. This was fun. I had a blast. It was very funny. Very, very funny. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, y'all know what to do. Follow me on all my social medias. You can follow me on Instagram at Coletrain 2018. You can follow my Snapchat, although I don't post on there. But, you can follow me there when I do YouTube updates at Coletrain 2017. Or you want to talk to me. I text on there sometimes. Coletrain 2017. Always subscribe to the channel down below. Put the notification bell on so you don't miss an upload from the podcast itself. Coletrain interviews, universe mode war, my mode, and gaming live streams, etc. We have a dedicated gaming exclusive channel that goes over every game outside of wrestling, the Show on Train Productions. Make sure you guys subscribe there down below. We're going to be wrapping up the Walking Dead Telltale series. Hopefully by the end of March, early April, we'll have the entire all 4 seasons beat. And then we'll move on to another game. I might stream another game on there. A PS5 game. Just let me know what game that's going to be. Maybe. Hey, I said might, all right?
I didn't say anything.
Okay.
Should ask the fans.
We'll see. What you want to see?
Who?
Yeah.
You just heard what I said.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Maybe, yeah. We're going to stream another single player game on there, live, give my live reactions. I think it'll be very fun. Me playing video games. Remember the last time I played a single player game? Last of Us Part 2? Good times. So I think that'll be really, really good to have there too. So follow the new Twitter and X, whatever I don't know what I want to call it these days.
Twitter.
At CTP_2025. That is the brand new Twitter account that we have since the Coletrain CTP account was suspended because reasons that I can't get into because it's a legal matter right now. But we'll get into that whenever I can. And the Discord as well. We have a dedicated Discord to the channel, Coletrain Productions. If you guys want to join that is in the description down below as well. If Jonathan wants to put his social medias in the pinned comment section down below, he can. He just told me no.
I might.
He might. If he decides.
Can you just put it in the description?
I can.
If I see a link.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I can put him there. If he sends me the links, I will have his social medias on it, and you guys can follow him. I'll let you guys know he's very private. He does not post on social media, so y'all can maybe just get there. Maybe you might get once a year post or maybe a couple stories.
Once a year.
Probably more than once a year.
Once a year story, once a year post.
Yeah.
On average.
On average. Yeah. So y'all can go follow him and, keep up with him whenever You don't have to though, but I'm just letting y'all know.
Throw it out there.
I know my friend, okay? I know he's not gonna post. He's very private. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all. I had a great time. This was probably the funnest thing I've done all year, honestly. Like, y'all have no idea. I'm gonna talk to him about our camera. It was great. I've been your host, Coletrain. This has been the Train Talks podcast. This has been the Coletrain interviews. Be phenomenal or be forgotten. That's not just saying, it's a way of life. And I will see you guys in the next interview. That's right. There's many more where this came from, because apparently people are mad that I didn't interview them yet. So we're going to interview them this month. Maybe 3 Coletrain interviews this month. Y'all stay tuned though. No. Oh, by the way, not making any promises, but I'll see you guys in the next interview. You got anything else you want to say?
No, sir. Follow my man on socials.
Yeah, follow me on socials. And be phenomenal, be forgotten. And remember to be glorious at every single thing you do. Because again, being glorious is not just what Bobby Roode says. You got to actually mean it. Want something out of life. Because you can't go anywhere in life without passion. Always remember that, y'all. See y'all in the next one.